It's an adult show, and if you ain't one of them, it's probably time to go. This is an adult show, yeah, this is an adult show, and if you ain't one of them, it's probably time to go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm, of course, Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming. Welcome back to TDAU Live, episode 14. Just checking in before I'm on the Media Virus podcast. That's right. Short, very, very short show tonight. I'll be able to be here till about 8:15. Then I gotta go hop over. I'll be live tonight on the Media Virus podcast with Maddie and Mike, and excited to meet the boys. And yeah, excited they invited me on. It'll be cool. And then coming up next week, next week, I'll be on with Nicola Shivatani, who is a just checking message. Nicola Shivatani, she is a sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm awful with those. A paranormal investigator. So very excited to have a conversation with her and ask her a bunch of questions that I've always thought, because my only experience with paranormal investigators is what I've seen on TV and the movies, and we know most of that shit's fake, just based on everything else I've seen on TV. And that's just from real world experience, really, like seeing kitchen shows and knowing that that's nothing like what it's actually working in a kitchen, but that's how they present it. Anyways, excited for that. So I'm gonna talk about some updates. Yeah, we got some music coming out this week from not this week, a week from today. MC Molasses and Uncle Dad and the Family Secret both dropped Cosmopolitan. Excited for that. And yeah, lots more going on. I'm live Friday in Middlebury. Stoked for that. Can't wait to see the boys roasting Point Break. That'll be exciting. Also working on scoring a short film currently. That's pretty awesome. And then I got two more collaborations in the pipeline for Molasses to work on. So exciting stuff. Silas and him are going to be doing something, and he's also going to be working with some people that I work with. So that'll be cool. I'm very, very excited to see that. Anyways, that's enough of me rambling. Let's get to the show.
Yeah, back baby.
Are you saying you want to show me your tits?
This is the story of a drunk who grew up kind of a punk, and then all his friends left him, and now he's here alone. This is the story of a drunk who grew up kind of punk. Now he's here doing the Drunken Underwhelming Live show.
This is a weird show.
Drunken Underwhelming Live show. Drunken Underwhelming Live show. Drunken Underwhelming Live show.
That's right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm, of course, Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming. TDAU Live, episode 14. Just checking in before I'm over on the Media Virus podcast. That's exactly what tonight's show is. Just me checking in, saying hi, letting you guys know that no, the show didn't end. I'm not disappearing. I'm just going to be appearing somewhere else. So I will be disappearing in a few short minutes. But until then, man, we got some stuff going on. Let's start off with the story. The story from San Francisco nobody had on their 2024 Life is a Shit Show bingo card. Yeah, non-citizen Chinese immigrant is sworn in on San Francisco's election board. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This one's New York Post. Chinese immigrant has been sworn in to serve on the San Francisco's election commissioner, despite her lack of U.S. citizenship, raising national security concerns, as one senator warns that the Chinese president Xi Jinping is playing the long game. Kelly Wong, an immigration and rights activist who came to the U.S. in 2019 from Hong Kong for graduate studies, was unanimously appointed by San Francisco's Board of Supervisors, the city's elections commissions, February 14th. She's believed to be the first non-citizen to sit on the commission after California voters approved a measure in 2020 to eliminate the citizenship requirement to sit on the San Francisco boards. There she is. Not an awful looking woman, that's for sure. Kelly Wong, an immigration rights activist, came to the U.S. 2019 from Hong Kong for graduate studies, was unanimously appointed by San Francisco Board of Supervisors to the Elections Commission on Valentine's Day. Aww. There are always voices in my head like, you can't do it. You're not competent. You're an immigrant. This is not your country, Wong told KQED. Following her historic appointment last week, if I can do it, you can do it, she said. In her position, Wong, who cannot legally vote, is one of 7 people who will oversee the implement policy of the Department of Election. She will oversee voter registrations, vote by mail ballots, voting locations, and election observations. This appointment is a milestone for all immigrant and marginalized communities throughout San Francisco, she said. Representation matters. Thousands of immigrants living in the city hold stakes in politics, and there's no way to have us be better represented than to serve in leadership positions. I'm deeply committed to ensuring that everyone, regardless of immigration status, has a seat at the table in shaping the future of our city, she added. Wong said she hopes to increase voting engagement among immigrants and those who do not speak English. Wong said but because the position is unpaid, Wong is also planning to continue her work with the advocacy group Chinese for Affirmative Action. And she founded in 1969. I'm sure they're not up to anything nefarious at all, ever. That's not how it works. Its mission is to protect civil rights of Chinese Americans and advance the multiracial democracy in the U.S., even though that's not really what we have. It's a constitutional republic, but okay. The group was previously responsible for lobbying the government to change the law to allow non-citizens to vote in San Francisco school board elections if their children attend the school district. Senator Eric Schmidt warned the Chinese Xi Jinping is playing the long game in an interview with Fox Business's Maria Bartum. Yeah, that woman. Fox News. But Wan, appointment to the elections board has some around the country concerned about China's increasing influence. Senator Eric Schmidt warning that President Xi Jinping, yeah, we read that. China's playing the long game here, the Republican said, arguing the Chinese would have completely populated the spaces that people make decisions, including the White House. This is how civilizations, ultimately lose their way. And the idea of having an open border where anybody can come from anywhere without asking any question is nuts. We need to do everything we can right now to sort of hold Mayorkas responsible and President Joe Biden responsible, he said, referring to Homeland Security Director Alejandro Mayorkas, whom the representatives impeached last week. The Post has reached out to the Elections Commission and the San Francisco's mayor's office for comment, and I'm sure they have a whole lot to say. Like, whatever. We don't care. Boss, what's going on? To be fair, this is an adult show. But thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Talking about the craziness that's going on in the clown world that we live in. But I'll be out of here in a few minutes and over to the Media Virus podcast. I shared that in the channel community thing. So you can go find that link. And that'll be exciting to talk to some new folks. I'm interested. Always excited to meet new friends. The other news story of the week is apparently the NYPD has a dance crew now because, maybe that'll help them from getting beat up in the streets like we keep seeing happen over the past couple weeks. But yeah, even AOC came out and said, heck? No, you're fine. I'll only be here for about another 7 minutes. I'm actually hopping on another podcast in a bit. I was just joking. You can hang out here. I won't say anything too bad tonight. But yeah, we got the New York police have a dance crew now. And even AOC's like, what? Yeah, this is from the Stork doc, which I don't know, rehosted by MSN. AOC challenges New York NYPD dance crew performance, questioning resource allocation amidst rising crime rates. Yeah. In a recent development, Congresswoman AOC, a prominent member of the Progressive Squad, has voiced criticism against the New York City Police Department's dance team. This comes amidst border discussions surrounding law enforcement priorities and budget allocations, as well as not mention the fact that NYPD officers are getting beat up in the streets right now. NYPD dance team made headlines after live performance on Pix 11 news station. This event quickly sparked controversy online, while many questioned the department's focus on entertainment rather than addressing pressing issues like crime and public safety. I mean, part of me doesn't care. I'm like, people have outlets. Like, I do this. Like, this is not my job. This is the thing I do for fun outside of my job, and I have a blast doing it. But I can't imagine like working for a government organization and having them sponsor this. I can't even imagine. Like, I don't even mix Hickory stuff with my professional life that much, other than mentioning it once in a while when people ask. But it is fucking mind-boggling that that a police department would have like extracurricular activities and be actively funding them. Especially when we have such a call for defunding the police in the past few years. It really is, just makes you go, huh. Representative Ocasio-Cortez, known for her vocal support of the defund the police movement, raised concerns about the potential impact of diverting resources towards such performances. Yes, things that make you go, hmm. Like if it was just a bunch of cops who wanted to do it on their own, and that would be fine. But the fact that it's it's weird. Specifically questioned whether funding for school music programs might have been affected by the allocation of resources for the NYPD dance team. Well done. One of the few times I'm going to say AOC got it right. While some back out AOC's concerns, others criticized her focus, arguing that she may have overlooked more pressing issues affecting her district. The response reflects a broader debate over the role of law enforcement in the allocation of public funds. Not the first time AOC has scrutinized law enforcement spending. She previously criticized Eric Adams for increasing police salaries, advocating instead of reallocating funds to address community needs. A little all over the place, but that's fine. New York City faces challenges managing an influx of migrants amidst resource constraints. Recent incidents involving migrants and law enforcement underscore the complex issue facing the city. Which, yeah, they're kind of in a shit show. It's the thing. It just blew my mind that even AOC was like, yeah, this might be distasteful and out of touch. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't be doing this with a growing crime boom at the time, but who am I to talk? I am just a drunk magician who rarely has good ideas anyways. Lots of ideas, just rarely good ones. Like the show. But next week, exciting times. We got new music coming out, and I'm pulling that up real quick so we can give a quick share, because I won't share too much of it next week because I do have a guest on and I don't want to bore her. I'd much rather talk about fun stuff. But yeah, here we go. This is MC Molasses' version of Cosmopolitan.
Lately it seems I don't know what to believe. Difference between a dream and a dream. Just a day in between. Well, it used to be clean back when my heart was free. You were perfectly horrible, straight to the T. Sit here, cosmopolitan. Tell yourself that you're better than all of them, but at the end of the day, you failed. You were one really toy for one stupid, silly boy, and at the end of the day, he bailed.
Anyways, let's not get too carried away. It's not out till next week. I'll make you wait. This is it's Uncle Dad's version of the same song, Cosmopolitan, but this is the original punk rock rendition.
Lately it seems I don't know what to believe. Difference between a dream and a dream was just a day in between. Well, it used to be clean back when my heart was free, but you were perfectly horrible, straight to the T. Sincere cosmopolitan, tell yourself that you're better than all of them, but at the end of the day you failed. You were one really toy for one stupid silly boy, and at the end of the day he failed. So I sit sipping tiny engine, tell myself I'll never be a horse again. I'm so sick of all the tales. Sincere cosmopolitan, tell yourself that you're better than all of them, but in your heart you know you failed.
Yeah, so it's just a little taste. Anyways, that's all I got on this one. Thank you guys for joining me, albeit how quick it was. This has been TDAU Live, episode 14. Just checking in before I'm on the Media Virus podcast. That's right. I should have, if I was a better showrunner, I would have, I might have pulled that show up, but maybe I didn't. Go live. No, live. Okay. Let me share screen. Bloop. Yeah, I'll be over here. We got Maddie Rocket F. I'll be over here. Sorry, here. Media Virus Podcast, episode 172 with guest TDAU. That's right, the drunk and underwhelming will be the guest. We'll be live over there in about 15 or so minutes, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for dropping by. Sorry if you got here late and it was quick, but I'll be over there discussing almost the same things I would have discussed on my show, on their show, and I'm stoked. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay drunk, stay underwhelming, but most importantly, it's trying times, stay sane, and yeah, let's go Hickory. Drunk magician out.
Above all else, I just want to say thank you. Have a beautiful night. Drunk magician out. Cheers. Now let's get the credits.